But for the better, we were actually already doing it, but now it is like really specifically dealing with relationships. But I'm a vocalist, a speaker, poet, podcast host, and author of 21 Days, which talks about overcoming heartache and pain, finding strength and healing. And then I use my performance, literary, and communication arts to now specifically build, bridge, and restore relationships. So whatever I'm doing, whether singing, speaking, or writing, I want my words to be melodic, just like music to your ears. Note that the comments of myself and my co hosts are our own comments. We are not here to be counselors or therapists. Really, we're just here to share our own experiences and those that we've also found from others. Um, and we're just here to, kind of just help the process and hopefully help you process through some things or whatever. Sometimes I know speaking helps me, so hopefully it also helps you just having somebody to speak about. So you'll see me looking at this at the screen, but you'll also see me looking to my left or the right, depending on what side you're on, because I'm also answering questions that might show up on our YouTube live. And then this will stream on Amazon, iHeart, where else? Apple, Spotify, especially Spotify. Shout out to Spotify because they're the ones that RSS feed allows us to go to all the other platforms. So thank you all for joining. And I want to say hello to my co-host, one of them anyway, Erica.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I missed y'all.
We missed you too, because you were missing in action the last time. You had other duties.
Yeah.
Definitely other duties. But we're glad that you're back. And then
Me
Chef
too.
will hopefully be joining us. Our schedule, so we pushed this back to 8 because schedules for all of us, we're a little busy. And the schedules have kind of changed lately. I'm trying to figure out, Erica, this weird something is oh, okay, I see now. I was like, what is going on? But because I'm on my phone doing this and not just on the computer, I'm also on the tablet. Usually I have two or three different screens.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's showing up a little differently. So that's
Oh,
all. But
okay.
hopefully Chef will join us soon. And but until then, we're going to get started. We're sharing this on our platforms because we want people to actually join. So that's that. All right. So up to you, Erica. You want to start us off since you missed out last time?
Yes. So I did watch you all. I probably should have rewatched because in the moment I remembered everything. There he is.
Hey,
Hey,
Chef.
Chef. Does he realize he's
I
here?
don't know. You know you're on, Chef? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You're on mute, Chef.
Can y'all hear me now?
A
Yes.
little bit, yes.
Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. How
Nice
are
to see
you?
your smiling face, sir.
So y'all just started?
A few minutes ago, I was trying to give you some time.
Thank you
Good. We're
for
gonna we
giving.
gonna get there. We're gonna be able to
Thank
start
you
on
for
time. I told
giving.
him you'll be joining us. We're gonna get there one day. All three of us will be able. I was like, we've been
Awesome.
outside our schedules. Well, I really have been inside, but just had a lot of stuff to do. But yes. Anyway, so Erica was just filling us in. So you may continue, Erica.
Yeah, I was just saying that well you missed me saying I missed y'all. I missed y'all. I'm glad to be back. That I watched and I should have rewatched because I can't remember anything that I was thinking at the time that I was watching it. Um but yeah, I know that we're going to get into some really good stuff tonight. And so I'm going to kick it off with thinking about that. I'm the married one, y'all are the single ones, but the independent woman, like that idea of the independent woman, right? I guess especially from the dating perspective, Chef,
Uh-huh.
is it a threat or is it an excuse? Like, do you want that independent woman or you don't want that independent? I don't know what's happening out here in these streets. What they looking for?
I take a prostitute for $200.
There might be some people looking for that though. I don't think you're one of them
I
for
would
some reason.
I would take a woman that just need her bills paid than to be in a relationship right now with some of these women out here. I just rather pay some bills.
You can pay some bills for a friend
Nah, not for a
without
friend.
benefits.
You can take
I
some charity cases. What?
mean, I can
Nah,
add to that list. You know what I'm saying?
I can't pay no bills for a friend. You know what I mean? But I could pay some bills for somebody that want to do a fair exchange.
No, friends no benefit. My friendship is the benefit. That's
So,
hilarious.
well, that's
Y'all
how we
heard that,
starting
right?
Yeah.
You heard it right here. He already
Well,
started.
right here live.
they told me to get up here and be honest and really speak my mind. So that's what y'all.
Well,
got
we
to
want
do.
you to do that, but
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't
But
know.
be
So
careful.
like I
Be
I
careful the
know right
questions you
now.
ask.
Go on.
I said, be
What you
careful
say?
the questions you ask me, because I'm gonna be
Well, no,
honest.
because we saw a video. We watched the video. You'll be able to check it out
Hmm.
later when you're checking out the videos. And it was, this woman. Like, I wish we could like name the shows and stuff like that. I'll just say that it's on social media, and basically the guy was in his feelings. He thought that the woman was too independent, and you know, just she was just like that she ain't needing help, but she had her ducks in a row. Him, on the other hand, I would say did not. Do you agree with that, Erica?
I would agree. I would
Just
agree.
in this specific video. And so he got upset because she was where she was and he wasn't in that place. So she's like, I mean, this is the thing, the reality, and maybe you feel differently because you are already married, Erica. But we want somebody that's going to enhance our life. I could do bad by myself for real.
Well, I think that
So
would be
you can't
either way,
enhance
male
me.
or female, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. Absolutely. If you're not going to enhance, what you there for? Yeah, please go ahead.
When you say enhance, can you define enhance?
Whatever that
Just
is,
so I know.
everybody has different needs and wants and desires. And so this is my thing. Like I told y'all, oh, funny enough, y'all know I share my stuff, whatever. So I heard from said person that I stopped talking to. They called last week. And I mean, I didn't have no problem with him. I was cool with being friends. That wasn't my that that wasn't my issue. So it was cool. I'm glad that the person is doing well, etc. But one of the things I said, because you brought it up, so I'm gonna tell the truth. I can stay in the house by myself all the time. I can also take myself out, which I do, both. But if it was just about being in the house and Netflix and chilling, what am I be in a relationship for? I literally stopped talking. I'm not even him, somebody else. A few years ago, we were in a relationship, and I'm like, I don't never even see you. Like, it wasn't even Netflix and chilling. It was nothing. Like, I didn't see him. He didn't see me, which actually brings me to what Erica sent today. One that's the 7 best ways of dating, where you need to see the other person's house. And I never saw his house. I don't even know if you're telling me the truth, because there have been guys and women, because I have some people that I know that have lied to, who are straight up married and did not say. And you couldn't even tell because you only went out or you only did video chats. Look, you look like you bored, Chef. Are you bored?
Nah. I'm just listening to the
The
the,
rhetoric,
the rhetoric. Yes.
the
Uh,
information that Lisa is spilling today on this podcast.
yeah. I want to get back to my question of enhance, but
That's what it is. Enhance is
tell
different
me
for
about this
each
guy.
person. So for me, enhancing would be going out, not always staying in. Enhancing was like schooling me on some knowledge, something that I've never heard of, because we're having such an intelligent conversation. Like that's because I'm not
That's
talking to myself. So enhancing, sometimes it is, you know what, babe? I know you were struggling with such and such or whatever. Or how about this? I know you got injured on the job. Do you need anything? Just asking the question whether I need it or not, just literally being there for me. That would be enhancement to me. Erica, as a married person, what would be enhancement for you?
So I think in any relationship, Enhancement is bringing the best out of the other person. Like if you can't help build me up, and by help, I mean, it's not that I can't do it on my own, but together we should be able to put each other in a better space. I shouldn't be bringing you down. You shouldn't be bringing me down in any way. So financially, uh, you should not be, I don't know, let's say we come together and I've got extreme debt. I'll put it on me. I've got extreme debt. You got a good credit score and you do well with your finances. You're not going to let me bring you down to my level. If anything, you would try to help me get up to your level, right? You would teach me how to get out of my debt or help me, encourage me, right? But you're not going to all of a sudden take your 750 credit score and come down to my 450 credit score, right, Chef?
You know, 450, we probably not talking in the first place.
I'm
But
just throwing numbers out, right? I'm just throwing
yeah, I
terrible
know.
numbers.
I'm
But
just
but you
saying.
see what I'm, but that's what the enhancing stuff is about. Just helping someone, be better in any way.
Okay. I have no, I think it's all based on preference, what I'm hearing today, ladies. So whatever your preference is and whatever that looks like for you, go for it.
What does that look like for you? How does a woman enhance your life,
Just
Chef?
just
Or you
be
don't think that,
just be proactive. Be meek.
like what? You can be specific.
Be
We
meek. Be meek. Be what the Bible says. Be meek. Be feminine. Be soft spoken. Be respectful. Be civil. Uh, be proactive. I don't require a lot. I don't require a lot. If she had more money than me, um, I mean, and a lot of women nowadays have more money than the guy that they're going to date. Um, Help him do all the things you want somebody to do for you. But most women can't do that without thinking that if I help this nigga do this, then he will leave me for somebody that he wants to date. I heard that a lot too. Like I'm tired of building a man up and he leaves. That's a thing. It's just so much. I just say just if you're doing it for yourself already, then date somebody that's doing it for themselves. You got to date who you are right now. So I just feel like date what you want to see, what you want to be with. Date who you are.
It's funny that you say that because I listened to a certain radio station and one of the hosts, female, actually said that. She's like, basically, she said the same thing that you said. And I don't know that I necessarily agree with that
That's fine.
because if I'm with somebody, then my whole, like, I'm a leader anyway. Even though they're supposed to be leading me, I'm also a leader. Meaning, if I see that you are wanting something or needing something, or if nothing else, because I may at least ask you. Like, so I'm just saying this is in the past, not anybody in their 50s that I know. But say your phone was off, right? For whatever reason. And I had the money, extra money to help you with your phone bill. Well, I remember a guy in his 30s, this was all, and I was like, you need help? Like paying the phone? Because remember, communication is my thing. So I've got to be able to speak to you daily if you're my man, or we're dating like that. And they were mad because they were mad even because of the offer
Mad that
to
you
pay.
offered to help?
Yeah, but now I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm definitely just at least going to offer because I realize that some men have this. I want no female doing X, Y, Z. So it's like two extremes because then we got a lot of females who, I mean, a lot of males would be like, just living off. Like one of my friends on social media was just like, what's it called when a man just stays in a woman's house and that's it. Doesn't pay bills, doesn't do nothing or
It's
whatever.
called my child still living with me.
That's what somebody said too.
Yeah. I think I
I
think I
own it.
think I think all that sounds good until you meet a guy that's above your level and he's requiring you to do more than you're doing at your current level and to be where he at. I think then you will start finding a different type of communication and you may not be
I've
up to
met
his
plenty of guys that
standards.
make more than me that
So
are doing
I'm
more, but I still bring stuff to the
generally
table.
speaking, I'm saying like most of the time when women find out that a guy say if a guy was well off and he's financially stable, since we're talking about finances in this particular manner, if he's financially stable, his requirements is going to be way different than somebody that doesn't have the same amount of money. And so I think it's cool that it's not cool, but I feel like it's, if that's how you treat people that has less than you, and it's like I can take it and leave it. Imagine with somebody that has money and his requirements is it's going to be a little different, and you ain't going to just be like I can take it and leave this kind of guy, because he has options, he has money, he has access, and
Then wouldn't that be
he's looking at
possibly,
you, he's looking at you like I can really take it or leave it. So
but wouldn't that be maybe him doing the enhancing to the woman? He's helping to enhance her. Maybe he's starting even
if
with
we
her
or
mindset.
if we looking at it from just, all I'm hearing right now is just financial, like the finances. I'm not hearing anything about character. I'm not hearing
Well,
anything
initially we
outside
were
of the
talking about
finances.
character, but you said something that made me
I
go to
pulled
the finance.
finances into it.
Oh, okay, Erica did. Okay,
I
I was
use
like, I
that
know
as
I
the
didn't bring up
example.
finances
I use that
initially.
as the example. But let's talk about the other stuff then. Yeah.
Like I feel like what keeps us separated. Yeah, finances is important, but if you can't hold, if you don't have interpersonal skills to communicate with somebody, like a lot of women can't communicate.
A lot of
A
men
lot.
can't communicate.
I'm with you on that. A lot of
And
People.
they
people
in their
can't.
50s. That's the worst part. They're not even
Okay.
young like you.
A lot of people have problems with communicating
Hmm.
and holding an intelligent conversation.
Absolutely.
So if this person can't hold an intelligent conversation, why am I even there? If that's what I like, if that
I agree.
stimulates me.
Well, but
So
that's
I
what the
just feel
dating is gonna bring out, right?
right.
So
Right.
so
That's
that
why you
takes
thought
us
of.
to the video about uh where you should go on dates to get to know people better, right? Lisa mentioned going to someone's house. At some point in your dating, y'all should see each other's space.
Why? If you're dating this person and you are intentional about it, we talk about intentional dating, not just
Intentional
somebody
dating.
that you benefit in
Intentional dating to
or
see if you all can be who you're
actually in
promising to be
a
at some
relationship,
point.
right?
Again, this was in a video. This is
A
not me
video,
saying
right?
this, right? And it wasn't number one. It was actually
Mm, it was
going to
later,
their
closer
home.
to 6 or 7.
It
Yeah.
was six. It was number six.
Hmm.
But that's an example, right? But to your point, Chef, go where you all can have conversation, right?
Absolutely.
So
So not a
maybe,
movie.
right, not the movies. Maybe you're at dinner. Maybe you're at a dinner date, and so you only have each other to engage with and have conversation with. Um, or
Look at his
maybe
face. No, no, wait a second, Erica. I need him to, because he got a lot to say. He's saying a lot without saying
Hey,
anything.
listen. I just feel like as for my guys, I know I'm gonna get pushback from Lisa, but for my guys out there, like I don't think you should spend money on the first date to get to know somebody. And if she's requiring you to spend money on the first date, then bro, she's not really, it's
Oh my
it's not really
God.
for you.
so
You
we didn't say
wait,
first date.
Erica, he throwing that thing
Come
back. I
on.
did not require him to spend money
No, I'm
on
s-
me.
I'm s- I'm s- I'm
He
just saying.
wanted to, he wanted me to pick him up. That's the difference. And
I'm
I'm
just
not picking you
saying.
up on the first date because you're a grown man. Find your
If you
own way
really
there.
if you really like me, you'll pick me up.
No, I will not.
If you really like me, you because
Uh,
you
no,
enhancing me.
I
You picking me
will
up is an
not. Not on the
enhancement.
first date.
You picking me up is an enhancement. Right there. Boom.
No, it's
That's an
not. Wait a
enhancement.
second. Tracy
We
said
can
starting out, stay away from the house. Correct. We're not saying
Yeah,
the
yeah.
very first date should be that. We're saying that if you get to a point, like we said, Erica said was number 6 on the list of 7. And so if you get to a point where you're saying this is the person, yeah, I need to see how you living. Are you nasty? You got stuff all over the floor. You got you got spots on your countertop,
yes.
that you got trash everywhere. Do you
Yes.
clean up? Are your clothes in a neat pile, like
No.
somewhere? Do you
No.
have do you
No.
wash clothes? One of my friends,
No.
they were teasing me like, dang, every time I come over, you wash your clothes. Yeah, well, at least you know I'm clean.
I don't do
I,
none of
I
that.
believe in
I don't do
washing
none of
clothes.
that. Baby, I need you in my life to enhance me. You do all that now. That's your job.
Oh,
You
see,
do that.
okay, never mind. We're not
He's
even.
trolling.
That's
He's
nah,
trolling.
nah.
No,
I'm
he
saying
probably
like
serious.
nah. Like that's an
Look,
enhancement.
he's serious.
I think you should be with somebody that aligns with your visions and goals, and your purpose. If you can, if you're fortunate enough in this lifetime to figure out what your purpose is, make sure that aligns with the person, because sometimes we get in relationships with people that don't really match our purpose, and we try to make it work, and then God be like, got to cut it off, and that hurts more, and then you delayed from getting to the places that you need to be in life because you messing with people that ain't in God's will for you. But that's a
No, I
whole
think we
different
all
type of
can agree to
that's
that.
that's a whole different type of discernment. So I just feel like if she really for you, or if he's really for you, it doesn't take a whole lot for somebody to catch your attention, keep your attention, and you go on dates with them, and you don't have to spend money. I've been on plenty dates, and I didn't. It's all about creativity at that point.
And that was one
No,
of the
no problem
dates.
with that.
Yeah,
One of the dates
yeah,
was going somewhere fun and creative.
yeah.
Nobody said that had to be costly.
No,
No,
no. Just
museums are free.
for Erica, all you gotta do is just take a camera and just take a walk and be like, go over there by that tree. I'm gonna take pictures.
I've
For
had dates
Lisa,
like that.
for
I
Lisa,
dated a
for
photographer
Lisa,
and it was
for
awesome.
Li-
Do you know how much
for
they
Lisa,
cost?
for Lisa, take her to a karaoke, few drinks, sing for me. That's it. That's a date.
And
You know what I mean?
I love
That's
that.
it. It don't cost nothing.
Karaoke or dancing. Y'all wait me say this. So Tracy said,
Look,
I need to go to the house once. I realize I like you a lot much later to make sure ain't no spouse living there. Which is also one of my reasons for, because I
you ain't
said
coming
people
to my
lie.
house. You're not coming to my house. I don't give a. It's gonna take a while for a woman to come to my house.
How long is that? So you just dating this person? So you gonna get into a relationship with the person and you never
How
visited their
long?
house? Is
No, it depends on how long. If it's equal to how long it takes her to give me some. So if
to
I
get
ain't
you
getting
something
enough,
or
yeah,
some?
to give me some. So if it takes 90 days, that's how long it's gonna take her to get to my crib. Don't worry about what's going
So
on
wait, she
after.
got it. So where does that happen? Does that happen at your house first?
It can happen anywhere. We animals.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
you know he gonna say something spicy.
So look, just so y'all know, I told you I'm still looking for another male to balance this out. I don't know if I can find another married male, but I did ask one of my friends from high school. Hopefully he will decide. It should be very interesting if he joins. But I would love to hear um another
Y-
perspective
Y'all,
from a
y'all
male
tired of
because
me? Y'all
sometimes
tired of me?
Chef, you flowing me.
I mean, I'm just keeping it honest. You asked what's
Keep
out
it
there.
honest. Keep it honest. So back to this list of places though that the person said you should go on dates. The first one was a lunch picnic, something neutral, something that doesn't involve any alcohol because you're getting to know each other, right? That's what
Hmm.
they said. Then they suggested that you go to a gym or do something in fitness, right? Because of health, like just kind of getting to know who this person is. They were saying health wise. Then the dinner date that you can talk and have conversation, get to know each other a little deeper. Then something fun and creative. Then he said you need to make sure to bring them around your friends and your homies and be around their friends and their homies. See who the crew is. Now, Chef don't really want to he don't want nobody to come into the friend group and mess it all up, like, the two that fell in love or whatever. But,
Yeah,
meet the
yeah, yeah.
friends. Then their home, like see where they live, how they living, and then go on vacation together. That was the suggestions for the types of dates you should go when you're dating with intention, when this is someone that you trying to, go to next level with. You made a lot of faces during them, Chef. So what's up? What you disagree with?
This whole podcast,
I
you've
don't.
been making faces.
I just. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying. I think it just depends on. It's case by case for me. I don't think. I don't think that fits the narrative for for all my cases that I've been in. I don't. And another thing I don't do. I don't take advice from people that ain't showed and proved. They ain't been married. Ain't never been married. Ain't got down on their knee. And you know what I'm saying. So I just
Oh, and
I
this
heard
was
what
from
people
a
say.
male's perspective. This was a
I,
guy.
has he ever been on his knee and been engaged or
I
been
don't know.
married? Because to me, I just feel like everybody with a podcast can talk. Sometimes I be like really in my feelings, but that's a whole nother chapter. All I'm saying is date a person that is aligned with your vision for your life. That's all I'm saying. And
It ain't gonna change.
if you fortunate to find out what your purpose is, date within your purpose. It has to be equally yoked. And I mean your struggles. If I want to own a store and you sell clothes, I can see where we align at. I can see that. You selling clothes, I want to own a store. You can put your clothes in my store, equally yoked. So that's the best example I can give you off the top.
What if career wise we're on total opposite, like we do
Like what?
completely different things career wise?
But what's the connection that brings us together?
It could be anything else, but it's not
It
going to
could
be
be just
career.
attraction. Yeah. Could be. I saw you,
Because
you saw me.
yeah, because I mean the career. I mean I'm an engineer. She's a school teacher. It's no connection there other than we went to school and got a degree.
Right,
That's not
but
necessarily
So
true. It has, people have a
what
lot
other
of, maybe you would
connection?
like to do the same things. Maybe
But what
y'all
I'm saying
go,
is, it
both
has
y'all
to be
like to go to
for me.
church.
For me, it has to be. She has to be intellectually.
So only engineers are intellectual?
I don't remember saying that.
I'm asking.
No, not only engineers. I'm saying for me, it's about in like I like to be stimulated by conversation and not just any like I like intelligent conversations.
So
Like you
maybe
give
you're
me with a small
sapiosexual
talk.
too, just like I am. You
I
can
don't
look at,
like I don't want no labels. I'm just regular.
y- I mean, but that it
Like
is what you
that's a new
just
word.
said.
That's the word that just came out probably like 15 years ago. I ain't
Maybe it
looking at
is,
it
but it's a
anything
lot of
new.
stuff that's ever changing. But the point is, intellect is a stimulation for you. That's what, you might fall in love based on that. Like that's the gateway for you. Like if you're not intellectual for me, I cannot stand a person who cannot stand to have not to date. Someone cannot carry a conversation, an intellectual one. And I'm not talking about it has to be about politics or it has to be about just something that is, I want to learn in my relationships too. I want to
That's
grow.
so funny. That's funny.
Wh- Why is it funny?
Fir- First date. Let's talk about let's talk about politics.
I didn't say that. We didn't say
No,
first date.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just picturing when will we talk about? I don't. Yeah, that's different. I don't know what guys out here doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I don't date guys, but I do date the women. The women are different out here. I was on a date. Believe it or not, I was on a date, right? And I realized I don't even like her voice, the way she talks.
what was wrong with her voice?
It sounded like she needed constant water.
Does she need constant what?
Water.
Drink water. Water. Yeah.
It was raspy. Her voice was raspy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I love a rest. My friend, he
You
said
want it? Do you
something.
want her number? You want a number?
No, no, no. I like men. I like men. But he'll say something, and I told him, "Oh my God, she sounds so sexy." When he it's not even. I just love the way he says this particular word, and it's like his raspiness comes out. It sounds sexy to me. But no, I don't want her number because I don't like females like that. Not today.
So, okay, so her voice was irritating you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But how was the conversation? Or you couldn't get past the voice?
I couldn't get past the voice.
You couldn't get past the voice.
Yeah, you don't think that's superficial, but you come for me about my height.
What are you talking about now? Like you keep bringing up, like why you keep
No,
going back
I'm
in the
just asking
past?
because
That was like
this
five
is
podcasts
mind-boggling to
ago.
me.
Like that was 5 podcasts ago. You keep bringing up
Oh
the
my
height thing.
gosh.
Like, come
This
on,
is
that's crazy.
mind-boggling to me.
That's
And yet,
crazy.
I'm just asking
That's
a question. Erica,
crazy.
don't you think that's a fair question? Because he has come
I
for me almost like, I don't know,
you
if we've
should have.
done 10 podcasts, at least 8 have been
I
about
mean,
my height situation.
to be fair, I think each of us have said something that the others are just kind of like, "What? You gonna hold that against it?"
That's
Because I
because
said
y'all
something
short.
about hair. You
Wait a
said,
minute.
I know you're
she
not
said the
short, okay?
height.
I know you're
Now
not
you
Yeah.
short.
saying the voice.
I'm
I
saying
mean,
though, like it's a female. Like, why would I want to be on the phone talking to a Malachi or a Troy?
Her voice was deep.
Troy, that should have been her name. Like Troy, what's up? Jerome or something like that. You feel me? Like
you
So
said it
you know
was
what though? I can get with
raspy,
you
not
because I
deep.
don't like when a female, if I call a man, it's like, hello. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
like a guy with no bass in his voice. Like it's
I'm
just
like,
like, yo, what are
is
you, a
this your real
tenor,
voice? Like, really? Like, but you know what?
soprano?
Sometimes their phone voice is different than their in person. You were in
But they
person
were
and
on a date. Y'all were on the date, right?
I'm crying.
We were on a date.
You were on the
And
date.
I can
and
understand that though.
when she went to the bathroom, I said to the waitress to bring some more water and
I can't hear you.
some more
You sounded, you
drinks.
did
Your
it really
voice is
low.
low, but he said
Yeah.
he told the waitress to bring some more water.
Some more drinks.
Water doesn't help change your voice
I
like
thought it
that.
did. I
Did
thought
she
it
have
did.
laryngitis?
I ain't asking for a medical record, but
No, because that's true. I sound like I bass when I don't have
Listen,
a voice.
if I'd have been on the show
From
a
sick,
couple of weeks
yeah,
ago, my voice was sounding real crazy because of my allergies. The
that
weather
listen,
too.
didn't know
All
what
that
it
stuff
wanted
is
to be,
connected.
and
listen.
I sounded crazy.
You
Did
gotta
you
For the
talk to her after that though?
no.
you need to call her and see if
I
her
don't need
voice.
to
If
do
that's
anything. I
regular
don't need to
voice,
do anything but go to work, go to the gym, and come here and talk to
this
y'all.
is a mess. You
I
are
don't care.
hard. You are
I
more
don't
harsh
care.
than I
I don't.
ever.
I don't
Now,
care.
what if she would have
Guy wasn't
aligned
nice.
with your purpose?
He wouldn't even know because he didn't stick around.
In the name of Lisa, God wouldn't want me to. He wouldn't want. Oh, he
Why
wouldn't
you
want
say that? How
that.
you gonna
God.
put me
Hey,
in there
look.
like
In the name of
that?
Lisa said like, and on the fourth podcast, she was like, nah, God, he spoke to me. He wouldn't want me to have that. Anything but
I don't
that.
remember. Like you
I
gonna
know
have
you
to
don't.
bring
I
that
know
up.
you don't. We was talking about that height though. He was talking about you was like God speak to me. I was
He
like
may want
sometimes
it. He
he
may
give you the
want the
spirit of
height. I
singleness
don't.
and
No, that's what
okay.
he's saying. That you said God didn't
Oh
want you to have a short
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's okay.
no. I also said that if that's what God had for me, then I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna turn it down.
So to me, it's not. It's once I get past the figure, the body, the appearance, then it's like, what is the
Yeah.
conversation like? Yeah, once I get past that, like because that's like the first. You gonna look me up and down. I'm gonna look you up and down. Appearance matter, right? So it matters to everybody. You got at least to be attracted
People want to
to
be
the
attracted
person.
to people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Absolutely. So,
once you
ladies,
get
if you are interested in chef, please make
yeah,
sure you have a
man.
higher pitched voice. Don't
Don't
think
have no
like
high
this.
pitched
Don't
voice.
talk like
Why
this.
you so
Don't say
excited?
hi, chef.
Nah, just be regular. Like, come on. Like, I don't like that.
I
Just be
know.
regular.
I'm saying. What if their voice was like first soprano Memorex? Hi, hi, chef.
That irritate me.
So you gotta be
Cause
somewhere in between.
why you sound like Mickey Mouse?
I
And I ain't
mean,
never
some
liked
people
Mickey
have
Mouse.
Michelet, right? Didn't she have
I mean,
she
I
I
was
don't know what it was called, but it was
I
something that made
just
her voice be like that.
and to come across like that when she sang.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I ain't never
I
liked
think you
Mickey
should
Mouse.
ask, but I know you don't give people second chances.
No. No, God does that, not me.
You're supposed to be creating his image and his likeness.
I am.
You're
Okay.
you're a mess. Right.
So it all comes down to this, right? Like in any situation, preferences are important and we all have them and we're all going to walk in them and we're going to choose people, but it is possible. Like we've heard it said, you can block your own blessings, right? So let us think about
Hmm.
this. Let us think about and again, for me
Come
it's
on, Mister.
hypothetical cuz I'm not out here dating. But let us think about how we could
Hmm.
miss out on the best person ever for ourselves because there was just one thing we wouldn't compromise on
Mm.
to even go the next step. So, Chef, I'm gonna start with you. It,
It's going with me.
yeah, I'm gonna start with you. Lisa's thinking. I'm gonna start with you. So you cannot get past it. In our previous conversation, I would say a voice, right? This woman could have been everything else perfect for you, but it was her voice. But maybe it's not the voice. What is the one thing you can't get past? So you're not gonna get to know if she's the one.
I can tell how a woman called my name if she the one for me. Just like, what they say, a sheep knows the shepherd's voice. I can tell the way she calls my name and I know that she's my woman. How
So
I
can you
hear
give
her
us an
voice.
example of how one should not
I
call
had
your name
I had a woman, the woman I was gonna marry, call my name. She used to sing my name.
every
She'll
time?
sing it. Cause it's like some women got like when they say it, it's like a drag. Like they hold it. It's like a song to them. You know what I mean? Some women just say it bluntly, you know what I mean? But I could tell. I don't know. It's just the aura, the I don't know. It's kind of hard, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I could just it's just a feeling that I know. I could just like, damn, I just love the way you call my name. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. You about to be my girl. You better relax over there.
Okay, Lisa.
You better relax.
You can block your blessing because this is the right guy, but it was just this one thing and you couldn't see past it.
Probably body odor. I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna find if I really really like you. I'm gonna let you know in the nicest way possible. If I really really like you. Now, if I don't really really like you, I probably won't, say nothing. I probably won't stop talking to you like Chef just did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would because I believe in being friends with people. Nice, friendly person.
Yeah.
But body odor would probably be because I'm especially at our age. That means 30 plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that you have an odor yet. It's not like you just now started using deodorant. You don't think so? I can't understand you.
Why you wanna be friends with somebody that don't know how to put deodorant on to clean up behind them?
No, I
What's
don't
wrong
know
with you?
why.
You
What's your
talking about
reason? Like I
like
have some friends who use that
That would
they
kill the
use
whole
look, they
vibe.
use that deodorant that's
hey,
all natural.
I'll be mad
Oh,
every
yeah,
time
yeah,
a
yeah.
person come around me. Like every time a person come around me, I gotta remember that one time that bro, why you ran out of deodorant? Like how old are we right now? Like I'm
I
like
guess the same reason why they don't clean their house.
you was with people that don't wear deodorant and don't clean their house, Lisa.
No, but we were talking about the examples earlier.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
there's someone out
okay.
there. Yeah, I
Oh,
would
we
not one in the same. And no. But funny enough, I haven't been to the person's house, so I don't know what they do.
Tracy said that would kill the whole vibe, and I'm pretty
the
sure she's
whole
talking
vibe.
about the body odor. I'm pretty sure
We
that.
agree.
And so I'm gonna have
You
to
can
agree
type.
with
Are
her
you able
too.
to type? You can type respond, Erica, or this.
Yeah.
Listen, I be going to work smelling good. I don't know what.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, but I don't need you to have your whole like decked out what you would wear on a date smell good on, but please smell like fresh. Like if you've been, if you just left your house and you are on a funky vibe,
You know, it was song lyrics in my head to Funky Vibe. But anyway,
I
um,
can't.
I can't. I I don't know what I was going to say to answer my own question, but I think I'm gonna stick with Lisa's. Like, yeah, I think that I could be blocking my blessing if the perfect person was perfect for me in every way, but their grooming just was not well, and I couldn't get past that. I
And
might.
I mean in every aspect, okay? Not the aspects I should know about, including those for the Christians. Like the whole thing needs to be fresh and so clean. Like Tracy said, clean.
Clean.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Tracy said
That
clean.
includes your hair. Like, why you got dandruff and
But
it's
remember, I
all over
said
your
hairstyle. Like for me, you could have one hairstyle, and I'd be like, "Ooh," and then your hairstyle, and I'd be like, "Ooh."
I
Like,
just don't want to see. I mean, and dandruff can happen to everybody, but you don't see the flakes. You don't see them.
I don't like how y'all doing my men right now. Like I don't
That
like
could be
because
female. Females got flakes too.
I don't like how y'all doing my men though. Y'all
Oh
ain't
my
talking about
gosh, we're
me.
not doing them no kind of way.
so what would you
We got a
rather hear us
haircut.
say?
Cause I remember when you know a year or two when I first came up here and I took this woman on a date and she was mad late because she had to do her nails and stuff. And when she had ordered some egg drop soup, and when she went over and started eating the soup, her eyelash fell into the soup, and then she blinked, looked at me, and looked back at the soup, and I was like, yeah, this is it. This is over. Go ahead, hang it up. Go ahead,
Was
hang
it?
it up. I was at Alexandria, Virginia, and I was like, yeah, this is over. Go ahead, hang this up right here.
You know they can come off though. I don't wear them, but they can come off.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
funny.
So was it?
That
I
was
mean,
funny. Oh
did
my
you
god.
care that she had the eyelashes on? How
Uh-huh.
did were they big? How did
Like,
they look?
yeah, yeah, they were big.
And so was that the turn off, or was it the turn off just because it fell into the soup?
Both.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You already had
I,
me. You already had me waiting 45 minutes, and then when I met you, you don't look like what you look like online. Then you get here, and once you get here, you order. You trying your best to order the most expensive stuff. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put you on to a Manhattan, a Cosmos. You know what I mean? Put you on, have a little conversation. You want to order the most expensive stuff, and then look at you, eyelash fell in there because you was blinking too hard.
the suit was the most expensive thing.
No, the soup just comes with, you know,
It
side
was.
Okay,
dishes.
'cause I was like, I ain't never spent that much on no egg drop soup. Okay, I was
No,
just
you
making
good.
sure.
Yeah,
Tracy
but yeah.
said it wasn't glued on properly. They shouldn't fall off.
Yes,
So if
this is
it
about
hadn't,
our fellow makeup artist. Yes.
So certain women, I just feel like most guys like most guys like natural women, and I just feel like most of the women that I date are all natural, because I like what I like. Right, it's all preference. But I
Mhm.
just feel like a woman. I ain't even gonna say that because I got you. But I just feel like with that I couldn't. I could
Wait, because you got what? You got a woman there right now?
no,
Oh, why your camera go that way?
because I
His
like it.
camera does some weird zooming stuff
Yeah.
sometimes.
Hey, what's
Okay.
up with y'all? What's up with y'all tonight? Why y'all owe me one? I feel
We
No,
like y'all
I,
always
not.
owe me
We
one.
super
your
Y'all
camera
owe
happy.
me.
does weird
Oh,
zooming
okay.
stuff
Why my camera gotta be weird?
because
It
it just
did. It
zoomed
literally went. You
over.
were like, because I got, and the camera
It
went the
zoomed
That's
whole left
because
over.
side,
if
and then
if
it came back.
get you a good Apple Mac or a new Apple phone, and you'll have the same thing I have. You know what I mean? Follow me?
A camera that does weird things. Okay, continue.
Yeah, but I think just stay natural. Just stay natural. You know what I'm
And see,
saying? Just you
I'm not.
you don't need
I
all
love
that.
makeup.
You don't
Since I
need
started doing makeup in college.
yeah, you don't need all
It's
that.
funny to me that I remember this pastor one time saying that if you wear makeup or whatever, it's because you don't love yourself. And I was like, that's the furthest. It was the dumbest thing I ever heard. It's the furthest thing from the truth. Like I told you I have over 100 shades of lipstick. I have probably a good maybe half that amount of eye shadow palettes. Like I love it, and I don't have like my co-author really is a makeup author. Artist Tracy does makeup, and I love I admire those that are really
Wait,
skilled. It's a real talent. You ain't know
hold,
that?
hold on. Tracy wear makeup?
I said she's a makeup artist.
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking a question. Does she wear
Sorry,
makeup?
Tracy. Sometimes, every now and then.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now look
You've
at
never
me.
seen her with it.
Nah, I thought that she was natural.
She is natural. Tracy, please don't beat me up. You could say something.
So I don't
She
wear
does
makeup.
more she does other people's makeup more than but oh my gosh, she's so talented. Her
I
work
just
is
feel like natural.
incredible.
I just feel like the natural women are like winning. Like, come on, you're winning if you're natural.
Oh my gosh,
When
now
I
you
think
sound
of
like
natural, it doesn't necessarily mean no makeup for me. Um, because I mean, I'll put on lipstick and eyeliner. I mean, so what? That's not natural if I put on lipstick and eyeliner.
not to him.
But I
I
don't. I
mean,
don't wear foundation. I don't wear blush.
nah, just a
I
little.
mean, is it
Just
levels for you or is it
I'm
anything?
Got it
just
all.
I'm just saying in general, most guys just like natural. That's all. You don't need a whole lot. Naturally,
So that's what
naturally.
I'm saying. What does natural mean? Does it
I
mean
mean,
nothing or it
lip
means
gloss,
minimal?
lip gloss. Yeah, minimal, just minimal. Lip gloss is fine.
So you think this is too much?
No, I mean, no, it's not. It's not. You know what I mean? I'm just saying for whoever. Everybody has preferences. Like to
That's
me,
true.
I
Tracy said
to
that. She said, I think the person for you think you're beautiful with or without makeup. And I
yeah,
agree.
with or without makeup.
Now I don't
But
mind. I don't like it if I put my lipstick on and I'm dating a guy because there's been guys that don't like lipstick and they'll be like, "Why you got lipstick?" Even if it's lip gloss, clear, they don't want that. Why you want your lips shiny? Because it
Well, you
helps to
don't
keep them
want them chapped.
moisturized.
okay,
Right? Exactly.
but if you ask, I feel like if you ask the average guy, which one would he prefer, makeup or no makeup? I feel like 98% would say no makeup.
I don't know. Me and red lips because if they like lips, they love that. It just depends. I'm just being honest. And then some guys, they just don't want anything. But you know me, I'm always gonna do what I like to
But
do.
you like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying 98% of guys.
And you are entitled to your opinion, but that is what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's
All
what it
right,
is.
y'all. With that being said, how you want to close this out?
Well, I was just sitting here thinking. I mean, we kind of went like, you know,
A whole
kind
different,
of a
and
lot of
that's why
ways.
it's random but real.
Random but real. But I think it just goes back to, and you're right, Chef, right? Like everything is about preferences. But in the challenge of today, in the dating challenge, which I am not doing, I am not dating, but we've talked about it like from episode to episode, that we're challenged with how we're meeting people. We're challenged for, now everything being kind of online as opposed to, you just meeting people out and about. We're challenged with all these preferences that are out there, the people who got it going on versus the people who don't. Um, at the end of the day, though, people just want to find their person, though, right? And so, something for us to think about, maybe talk about next time, even with our desires and our preferences, with everything we're dealing with today, like what exceptions can be made. I mean, that's kind of like what we talk about, like what's a no go versus what could I deal with. And I just think it's a lot. I just think it's a lot with dating from what I see and hear going on today, because you're up against so many other factors. Like you said, how you looked online versus when I met you in person. People be out here catfishing.
Wait, I'm curious. Was it just one picture they sent you, or or online you only saw one picture,
It was
and that person didn't look like none of the pictures when you saw them in person?
He don't even want to. He don't, he
That's
don't
I look like me, like in person. Even with I got adult acne. I had I all this is
filters. Yes,
real.
Tracy said
It's
it.
no
Filters.
filter. And if
People
you
be
look
using them
closely, you can
filters.
see. But yeah, I do look like myself. So that means who I don't know what to say about that. If they didn't look like themselves at all, that's deep.
That's
Sorry
crazy.
that happened to you.
Yeah,
happens to the best of us. I can't
happens
be
to
I
the
mad.
mean,
best of.
yeah, it
I can't
does.
be mad at Shorty for trying to get something she want. You know, ain't
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with that. And
you're an attractive little
however you
dude.
get that, I appreciate that. I'm attractive. What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're not even little. You're tall, like he showed me. I was just messing with you, Chef.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be that though. I'll be that because you just making it better. So when someone meets me, they're gonna be like, "Wow,
Yeah,
I
you're
look
tall.
better.
You show he
I
showed me.
look
Send
better.
me a picture,
I
y'all.
look better. I look better in person. Anyway, I know that.
I wasn't talking about I said you're an attractive
I'm not
little
a.
dude. We were
I'm not
talking
a.
about the height, not
Just for people out there. I'm not. I'm not an online guy. Meet me in
Maybe
person.
she wasn't an online girl. Oh,
I
but
met
she
her in
looked better
person.
online than.
Yeah, she looked better online.
Oh.
She need to stay online. Yeah. I sent actually
dang.
I went to a page the other day. You know what I mean? I went to a page, she came up. You know how like people pop up on your follow back. And I went to a page the other day and I was like,
She looks better.
yes, that's the real you. Nah, that's the real you. She had the micro braids or some shit like up in the thing. Had the long nails.
That's not natural, but okay.
I know, exactly.
Look at his camera. You see this?
I'm, yeah, it's distracting me because I'm just like,
It's
I'm
it's
focused on
zooming.
it.
You got auto zoom. You got what do you what's on your phone?
All I'm saying is for my people out there, just be yourself and meet people where they at. You know, try not to go into relationships with a whole bunch of expectations because don't nobody owe you anything. You shouldn't be entitled to somebody else's whatever they built in life. Really get to know that person on their level and meet the person. That's the thing. I feel like most people get on dates and they never meet the person because they got so many expectations of what it should look like. And 9 times out of 10, they not even like that. You know what I mean? So just, meet the person where they at and everybody be good. You know what I'm saying? Meet
Okay.
the person.
Okay. Erica, did you
Oh, I
want to say
gave
something?
mine. I gave mine. Don't let me say nothing
Okay.
else.
So, and Chef, that was yours. Do you want to say anything else about that?
Man, I love y'all, man. I want everybody to
Oh,
be
you
happy.
too.
I love y'all. I
I
want
can't
y'all to
wait till
be
we meet
happy
in
out here.
person. If the
I,
chemistry is like this now, then hopefully it'd be like that in person. Because if
I
not,
want
then we got a
I want
problem.
every I want everybody to be happy people up here on the panel and also out there that's looking at it. Like I really want people to really find that person that makes them happy. And even if you don't want to find a person, just find something to do that makes you happy, that makes you want to get up every day and just say, I love this. It's a joy being here. God, I'm so thankful. And I just feel like we got so much to be grateful for. And when you get that, like entitlement is not in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm great. I'm happy that I woke up this morning to do what I'm allowed to do, what God allowed me to do. So I just feel like, again, get back to yourself and know, date your, become that person that you want in the relationship. And I think you'll be fine.
In the classroom, we teach the kids to do like this if you agree with what the person was saying. So
Do like what? Oh,
if you
like this?
agree with what the person was saying, like I agree.
Okay.
So I agree, Chef.
That's right.
It's all about purpose.
It's all about
So then y'all say I love you. That's what y'all do. That's what it is. This is I love you.
No, it's just like saying it's just I agree.
Oh, not this one.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't see because my screen
Oh,
blocked your hand.
okay.
So I just
Okay.
want us to be intentional moving forward. Because remember, this is not just about significant other relationships. It's about any type of relationship, and that our focus is about building, bridging, and restoring. We understand that every relationship may not be restored, but I do believe that we can get to a place of restoration, maybe restoration adjacent. Maybe it's not important for things to be restored to the capacity or the fulfillment that it was before. But I learned a lot from my exes. I learned a lot from the people that I used to talk to. Um, it may not be a circle back moment, you know what I mean, for me or them, but just finding out that what I thought or what I felt was actually correct, no matter what anybody else said. I know me and I know what I want. And I also know that I've helped a lot of people just when I was a therapist through this process. So, or a counselor through this process. So I'm, whatever's supposed to happen is supposed to happen. But I just don't want people to be so quick to give up on other people. Moving on and moving forward, two different things, not just semantics, is important. But also be willing to like check yourself in the process. Find out what part you play in that too. What can you learn from this situation? Why do you feel this way about such and such? I ask those questions too. Like I've tried, I really have. We talk about height a lot. I've dated guys that are shorter than me, but I know the way that I feel is completely different when I'm with somebody shorter than it is when I'm with somebody taller. Same thing for, some people it's size, weight, dating somebody that's larger or fat as opposed to skinny. I want something in between. I consider myself fat myself, although my friends are like, Lisa, you're not. I'm like, if it's fat there, then that's fat. It's fat. But, I guess there are different levels, just like it's different levels to height. My friend is like 5'7". She's like, I'm tall. I'm like, maybe for a female you are, but you're not tall. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, yes, we do have our preferences, but sometimes we allow those preferences to stop us from seeing those things that maybe God does have for us. So at least be willing to check it.
Listen,
Ask him. And I do, believe it or not, Chef.
I want every woman out. Trust me and believe me. I want every woman out there to have somebody that is at least 6'4" and up.
I don't even
I'm
need that.
I'm just
Although my
saying,
last friend was.
over 6 foot. Because I want everyone that experience that. I get it. I understand it now. I ain't understand it at first, but I get it now. It's not a lot of these guys out here. So if you're fortunate enough to get that, then get it. It's some
Okay.
stuff that come with it. It's stuff that come with everything now. So when you get it, just know it's other women that's looking for that.
Yeah,
Just know
I
you're in
mean,
competition. It ain't got nothing to do with his character. It's just his height. Just based on height alone, it's a lot of women that want that same thing that you have at this
mhm.
moment.
Then I've
So
dealt with that for however many years I've been dating. So it's nothing new.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
so
close out what Tracy was saying. She's on a healing journey, and I was saying that's a good place to be. I hope all of us will be on our healing journey. And I thank my co-host for being on this podcast today. And you all that
appreciate
are here, please like, share, and subscribe. whether that's Amazon, Apple, iHeart, Spotify. Again, shout out to Spotify because that's how we get on all the other feeds. YouTube, of course, as we're doing this live. I don't know what Chef is laughing about, but
Tracy been catfishing me. That's all.
oh my gosh, no, she hasn't. Tracy, you tell me about that conversation tomorrow because I'm sure it's gonna be one. Okay. She said you could do different stuff at work. Like I go to work like this. Like I'm made up pretty much every day.
She said
If I
at
don't
work
have
she keeps it basic.
hmm
Tracy is
amazing person.
she's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. About to yeah, she's that girl, she's amazing. Really talented, super smart. She's an author for real. Seriously. But anyway, thank you all. We will talk to you soon. Y'all hold on one second. Have a good night, everybody. One
Have a
singing
great
lady
one.
out.
Erica out.
Chef.